taken any particular interest and become an advice giver for Juwan Johnson? I know it's not the exact same background as you, but a guy who started out doing something else before converting.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see how talented he really is. Once you get in the building and see the short area quickness that he has, and really his knowledge of the game already. He's I think we've just seen the tip of the iceberg. For him, he can do anything he wants to put it, and I think it's gonna be exciting to see where he goes. But for me, I had amazing people who helped me. I had Marcus Colson and Jonathan Vilma teaching me about defense, and obviously Drew Brees, and the list goes on and on about how many guys gave me a helping hand. So I'm just paying it forward. The things that were done for me, the guys that I played behind when I was young, Jeremy Shockey's and the David Thomases. It's a new role for me, but I'm excited for it, and it's fun each and every day.
You probably got tired of people being like, "Oh, well, he can catch, but can he block?"
Yeah.
But Juwan in this first game, he's picking up a defensive end on
100%.
that touchdown. Is that really tough for people who hadn't done that much in their
yeah. At first, since I left the building, I had to learn how to block. I was on big play action, run first teams, so that was not an option. But yeah, he's all into being the best side he can be. For him, truly, the sky's the limit, and he's got every physical attribute and mental attribute you can need to be an all-pro player. So it's gonna be exciting to see his growth and to see where he takes it.
Jimmy, in terms of the path they took to get here, do you think this is one of the most unique tight end rooms you've ever been around?
Yeah.
Like Juwan converting, and then your background and Taysom.
Yeah. Our room is I think it's a matchup nightmare. I think we got a lot of problems in our room as far as for defenses on the field, and I think we are one of the most diverse tight end rooms in the league. We've got a guy who's going to have the ball in his hands, running power and throwing down the field, and then you got Juwan who just got this short area quickness. Myself being old, and then Big Foff. He's an incredible all-around guy, and brings the juice, brings the energy. So I think we're going to continue to press to try to lead and be the energy of the group. And any moment that we're having a lull, we're going to look to bring us up and look to make a play.
What is your assessment of where you're at compared to where you thought you'd be after a few weeks of this?
Yeah, I love it. It's been fun. It's been fun working with 2 and 4, but really, just creating that brotherhood within my room. That's been one of the kind of the biggest enjoyments that I've had is, all of our moments, all of our meetings. I think we got one of the best tight end coaches in the NFL. So for me, I've enjoyed every moment of it. Every moment being back in this jersey, and getting to work.
I'm sure there's some things that don't feel like 2011, but do you feel the same as you did at 32?
Yeah, no. I feel better than I have in a long time. Mainly from the biking stuff. Like my knees don't hurt anymore, which is fantastic. So now just the ability to see where I fit in and earn everything that I get. That's what I'm doing now. I'm ready for it and ready for every opportunity I get.
You had mentioned the knee injury, I think, last time we talked to you. Were you referring to the one from 2016?
Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, it just lingered?
Yeah, that was that back in the day, usually, you're out for like 2 years. Victor Cruz was about 2. He called me right after it happened and told me how difficult it was. But, I ended up playing 9 months later with it still like incompletely healed. So, obviously that puts you back. And then basically every year I was just kind of like getting to the seasons, So now, I feel amazing. Best I felt in the last 8-9 years. And so I'm ready, excited for it.
Jimmy, when you're talking about like getting adjusted to a new role, like how big of an adjustment is that for you? You've never been a guy that's in this type of role. So like, how do you? Is it just like a mindset shift, or you just kind of go into this just like kind of happy to be here? Like how do you view that?
Yeah, first, I'm always compete, that's something that's big for me. But when you don't have a ring, you're going to take on any role that you can get, and that's really what I've always been about, what my mindset is. This is a special team. We got a special opportunity here, and so I'm blessed to be able to get this opportunity to be with this team. So much talent on both sides of the ball, and so for me, as I can help in any way to win any of these games, I'm just proud to be back home, really.
I'm not sure if you had any interactions with Derek over the course of your career, but now that you've had a chance to really work closely with him these last couple of weeks, what's been like kind of your main takeaway, him as a player, teammate, whatever?
Yeah. Well, one, it's I called Devontae Adams, before all this went down, obviously, and talked with him about him, and he's been everything and more that he talked about. A true leader, and this offense. I mean, I've been on many offenses over the last 13 years, and this offense is not tiny. There's a lot of verbiage. There's a lot of stuff you have to know, and he runs it like a well-oiled machine. Just to see that part of it, and to see him have his own wrinkles put in that are really producing for us out here on the field already, has been awesome to see. But really, man, he's just such a genuine guy. Such a true leader, and he competes on everything. I remember, he was talking about our defense, looking at our script sometimes, and how he's used to complete 95% of the balls, and we compete every day in practice, and just to know that he has the same mentality that Drew had. He wants it to be perfect. He wants no balls on the ground, and he wants guys to be held accountable. And not only that, he holds himself to a higher standard. So it's been a great couple of weeks for him. It really has.
Did we ask you about Juwan's Ninja Turtles comment?
No, I didn't even hear it. No,
he said the tight end room is like the Ninja Turtles, and you would be Master Splinter.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you watched
yeah,
I
mean, I did. I think Master Splinter was like 1,000 years old. But I mean, it's interesting because I'm like hanging on the walls of the building, so it's kind of weird sometimes being in the hallways. But I mean, I definitely understand that I've been through a lot in the league. I've been through a lot in my life, and so to be able to share these stories, share these opportunities, and I remember the first day challenging everybody in our room to be the leading group of this team, and to make sure that we always bring the juice, make sure that we're always doing what we're supposed to do. No MAs, and that's something that while I was on the offense back in the day, we always did. We always led by example. So I'm gonna continue to kind of voice how we should lead and how we should be, and it's honestly a blessing when you're one of the older guys in a room like that, filled with so much talent. It's just easy and easy to communicate, man. We're all just hungry to get better and better.
When was the first time you noticed that? Your picture on the wall.
Oh, I mean,
which one?
I'm like sitting underneath my own picture, so it's like weird, In the
locker room?
Yeah. I mean, I think they thought I had retired already, so. I'm like in the indoor. I'm on the wall upstairs
You're
on the third floor.
One of the group ones.
Yes, I'm like one of the legends in the tight end room, so it's kind of weird sometimes.
Does anyone dare to give you crap about that?
They give me crap every day. Yeah, yeah. I got fined a couple of times already, but that's how it is.
All good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Juwan.